Hello, Aries Collective, Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, otherwise known as Ascendant, North Node, Venus. Welcome to Aries in general, any placement of Aries. This is going to be an April 2025 tarot reading, and this is going to look into all areas of your life. It's a general reading, so it could apply to all areas of your life, career, job, money, opportunities, life purpose, relationships, love, all that stuff. So take it as it resonates. Check out the disclaimer. Thank you, and let's see what we have. You start out with a 10 of wands. Okay, so this is about a responsibility, perhaps. Okay, don't worry, the reading is not over just because we have a 10 of wands. That is your energy. It's fiery, right? Fire energy. And we just had this very powerful, or we're having a very powerful solar eclipse in your sign. Happy birthday, Aries, by the way. And maybe for some of you this was like you're deciding that's it, enough of something, right? Or realizing that you're a lot closer to a goal than you realize. I'm using the Unseen World Tarot. The information is in the description box. What else do you have for Aries? Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel as though for some of you, you're not interested in what you've been offered so far. It's like, and I feel for some of you, it's enough is enough. Again, I'm just getting this like enough is enough. And what are you becoming aware of that maybe you need to cut out? Maybe you've had even some people, places, things, mindsets, habits that just have to go. Things are ready to be reshuffled and reorganized so that you can head into a better direction for yourself. What else do we have? We have Seven of Pentacles. What did I say? You're definitely assessing your life for some of you. And actually for some of you, though, you're going to quickly see once you make some changes, there will be growth and there will be this sort of heading in the right direction. I feel like with the fruits of the labor card here, the Seven of Pentacles, I think you're going to be able to tell rather quickly. I also feel for some of you, you're going to be getting kind of reassurance actually from the universe that especially after the solar eclipse happens, within that like week after, I think a lot of you are going to be feeling as though you're ready to move in a new direction, or actually make a very important adjustment or change. There's like one thing in particular I feel that a lot of you are focusing on. You've had to be very patient, I think, too. Let's get a little clarity on this. This is the Tea Leaf and Dreams Oracle. Mouse here, persistence. Yes, some of you have definitely had to be persistent and pay attention to details too with this. Okay, and you could be it's like being cautious of, it says credit deals. So and maybe domestic stuff. There could be stuff going on in the home or affecting home that it has your attention at this time or needs your attention. Maybe you actually literally have mice at your house or something. But let's see what else. There's something hidden here that remains to be seen, is what I'm hearing. I am clairaudient, which is snake, treachery. So if you're feeling as though you can't trust something, I do feel like you're going to get clarity. You will be seeing this. You'll be seeing something for what it is. This could be, hidden dangers from, or hidden. It's like a caution. I just saw 333 though on the timer, and that does mean you are protected. Okay, I want to repeat: you are safe. You're protected. But just, again, like take it. Yeah, see, look, you have power, dragon. I was just going to say, taking back your power from some situations and opportunities even is what could be key. So this could be some sort of someone trying to trick you, but I feel as though you see right through it. This person could have mousy features even. I'm picturing like beady eyes and maybe even glasses. Nothing against glasses. I have to wear them too sometimes. But anyway, so this is about victory over your rivals. So if somebody is trying to mess with you, I'm getting that you're going to see right through it and use your own power, and like enough with that stress. What else do we have? We'll look into anything that could be blocking your success. In addition, you have the Six of Pentacles here. Give and take, right? Effort. You can have to do with balance. I feel for a lot of you, it is about, when to give and when to receive. I'm hearing something about Scorpio energy. I don't know if you have that could resonate. Only take what resonates. This is a general reading. Read the disclaimer. You have 9 of Cups here. Look at that. So there's something here. You are getting closer to this wish fulfillment, this satisfaction. Okay. I think maybe you're putting your wishes out there. I think maybe for a little while you weren't sure exactly where to put your eggs, so to speak, in the basket, and now I think you're going to, once you make a necessary change, I think things will fall into place. And I think for some of you, it's just, if you're not trusting a certain person or situation, you know what to do. Keep stuff to yourself that does not need to be out there for right now. Look, then you have celebration. More fiery energy, okay? Celebration, success. I love seeing this row. And that's what this is underneath that power dragon card. There is some sort of victory, a celebration. You make it. You made it. So there's something coming in April. I'm even getting April 24th for some of you. That is it's special. Okay, all I could say is there's something heartfelt, special. I feel like somebody is willing to put in the work. For some of you, you need to find the right partner. So that it could pertain to any area of your life, or the right situation, like a situation that's going to give back as much as you are, because I'm getting you're working very hard at something. And for some of you, it shows. This can even have to do with physical changes you're making. Is there anything that's blocking you? I want to see if there's anything blocking you. We'll use the Maruka X Money Blocks deck. Anything blocking abundance or opportunities? There's all or nothing thinking here, possibly. And then there's giving up. You need to give up on perfectionism. Okay, so yeah, these are so connected too. So honor your progress, okay? And just, you're not going to have the perfect plan or the perfect moment necessarily for certain things. Some of you, actually, you're going to get engaged to or propose or something. That's only for some of you. Okay. I'm also hearing something about savings. You're going to get some sort of savings, or you're looking for a coupon or something. I'm getting that. So this is about stop waiting, because the time's now. All right. So with understanding that you'll constantly be making changes, you'll survive and you'll flourish. Okay. Because you're going to be making adaptations as you go. So you have to believe in yourself, believe that you have what it takes. To whatever comes your way, you'll be able to handle it, and just get started. Get started where you are. Yeah, if you move past seeing in black and white, the world opens up to an array of colorful possibilities. So this is reminding yourself there are more than 2 outcomes, okay? There are options maybe that you have not considered. And let's see. This is the Unseen World Tarot, so it's going to give us some clarity. Get us some clarity as far as the month of April, please. What do we need to be aware of? What are potential blessings, blocks? What can help us keep our vibration high? Manifest our dreams in April. So I think something important comes to your attention. All right. There is something here. I'm saying it again. Something comes to your attention that was necessary. There's necessary change that takes place here for you. 3 of Cups. Yeah. Celebration time here. Yes. And this teamwork here, it's going to have to do with any area of your life. Bottom of the deck, you have the King of Pentacles. Yeah. And I was thinking about work stuff, career stuff, and there you have it. This person's very good with their resources. This is you stepping up. Maybe you're being promoted in some way. Okay. This is a solid leader. Someone who invests wisely, someone who's secure in a variety of ways, a provider. This is someone providing. And there's also, I'm getting this element of generosity too. Like some of you have been giving and giving and giving, or you're going to be asked to give more. And some of you, you're going to need to ask for help. And that can be part of the 3 of Cups is building your team. So how can you build your team? I am getting that sort of again, necessary change. It's something in the environment, because I'm seeing the grapes now on the King of Pentacles. And that reminds me of something in the environment, because grapes are real finicky as far as how they grow, where they grow. You need proper conditions. So also this is about you knowing when to pounce on an opportunity. Okay. So there is a new opportunity coming in. There's a new door opening. There is certainly a new door. This is a definite door opening. Oh my goodness. Look at that. There's actually a door in this card. You see the door? I was feeling door, and there it is. It's right there. This card too, the 10 of Wands, even though it's like tough now, there's a portal there. There's a portal of light. Some of you are indeed light workers. Maybe that's why you're here at this reading even. What else do you have here? What else do we have? What's key? Okay, key. So we have Knight of Pentacles and Two of Wands. Getting out of that comfort zone and really coming up with a solid plan to move forward. And again, not being afraid to do a step by step, one thing at a time, Aries. If you can slow yourself down a little bit, okay? Especially if you're new, if you're brand new at something, okay? There is something here. When I see these two cards combined, that's what I think of. Now, what else? What's key? I want to get one of these key oracle cards here by Michelle Moceri. The key oracle deck. Communication, better boundaries. Like I said, you might want to keep something to yourself. There's just there could be a snake in the grass, as they say. So creating boundaries requires self-love and discipline. It's not about you shutting people out or being unkind. It's about you telling them that you care enough about yourself to create boundaries that are for your highest good. Clear communication is needed to keep your boundaries intact. Yeah. People can't necessarily always mind read, right? Some people can mind read, but some people can't. What else can we do? What can we do to... what else can we do? What is another key, a critical key this month? What else will help us sort of raise our vibration, call in blessings, manifest dreams, open new doors of opportunity, new doors, new door, control, decision, and fear. So some decisions and choices that you've made are based on fear and not a heart-centered approach, okay? So fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back, make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Again, that's that Knight of... that's that Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Some of you may want to be a little more conservative in your approach, a little more conservative, okay? So that way you're able to see the truth of the best choice from a calm and centered manner. All right. Okay, beautiful cards. Let's get an Ascending Life Oracle card for you. Ascending Life. More advice from Spirit, practical advice from Spirit. So your angel number was 333, and that is letting you know you are protected. Again, you are protected and you do have blessings coming in. There's something here about moving levels. Again, I'm getting like levels and intuitively floors or something on the floor or floor plans. Okay, there's something about that. Or something that comes in will leave you floored. They're giving me floor. Maybe that's a name even. You have angel. You are divinely guided. Ask for help. You are protected. As I said, you're protected. Pay attention to signs and dreams. Now, what are the odds that would come up on a card? Yes, you are protected. Okay, there's something here. I feel like, again, you're deciding from fear. And it could have to do with, yes, ego and control. But I also feel as though for some of you, you might just be scared of this change. And that's okay. That's a natural response. You know, as much as you are the warrior on the zodiac wheel, you're still, you know, you're human. You're human. All right, let's see what else we have for you. Let's see what else we have. Anything else? Oh, no, this wants to come out. Okay, round and round. So this is about not applying lessons learned. There could be unhealthy patterns, not letting go of the past, or sort of repeating an old story. I think a lot of you're ready for that new door. The new door, it is, and it's coming in too. It is coming in. Let's get a Maruka X Future Higher Self. A little bit more advice. What can we look forward to, please? What can we look forward to? Let go of the idea that you're not ready. Yes. But again, for some of you, you have to plan. Maybe that's not your strength. I don't know you, but get a little plan in place. And don't give up because something didn't work out right away. So don't be impulsive in leaving either. So just thinking more about your situation more clearly. Let's get an Intuit angelic message for you by Intuit Oracle. So go to intuitoracle.com. Here's the back of the deck. Okay, and what do you have? Every act of kindness ripples out into the universe. Never underestimate your impact. You can really make the difference you're wanting to make. We do have some, again, this very powerful eclipse, solar eclipse, and what's going on with that? Let's get a couple of tarot cards as far as the eclipse and again, more on sort of the energy and this opportunity for Aries. What do we need to know about it? This one? There's something about releasing too. You have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you have options. You're going to get new options, but it comes with a little bit of a caution. The Seven of Cups is beware of illusion, confusion, delusion. We don't want to be in that energy, okay? You want to be more in what's really going to be in alignment with you. Some of you need to decide what's in alignment with you, what truly aligns. Yeah, exactly. Here's a card of alignment, healing. This is another wish come true. So you have a wish coming true. You absolutely have a door opening that's going to be a wish come true because you have the 9, you have the 4 of Wands, okay? The Star card, and you have the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the Star card. Divine timing, though, okay, with the 1111 card, okay? But this is wish fulfillment. Absolutely. And again, don't underestimate the impact you have on others. Some of you are natural born healers. There's Aquarius energy here. Check out your other placements if interested. Yeah, this is like if you pour your heart and soul into something, it will pay off for you. But for some of you, again, it's getting clear. Get clear. All right, let's see what else we have. This is the Power Animals deck by Britta Bowman. I can't believe you have a Star card. That's beautiful. Okay, you have several animals that came out, so we'll read them all. Okay, you have hare, wombat, and cougar. Cougar says, embrace your inner leader. Step boldly into your role. You're a master of your life. And it is your time of year, Aries season, right? Hare, trust in your ability to outpace obstacles, whether they're physical or mental. And then you have wombat. Pay attention to details, invest your time and efforts into your creations, craft, beauty, and magic. Again, if you implement, this energy of the star and you really pour yourself into something, I do feel that, this reading is telling us that you can, it'll feel like magic because there's no limit. It's limitless, the opportunities you will have and what you can do and what you can bring in just by focusing on your manifestation. In fact, let's get one more key oracle card. Closing out our reading here. If you enjoy, we have 2 coming out, so that was meant to be. The number 4 is coming into this reading. It's resonating. Now, for a lot of you, the majority of you were born in the 4th month, so April. A false narrative. So this is about using your discernment. So be mindful of the story you're telling yourself. Having a negative narrative is destructive and it's just not true. Stop listening to your ego-based story that's laced with falsehoods and old conditioning. For every negative thing you say, counteract that by saying 3 positive things. See the truth of who you are, which is wise, magnificent, and radiant. And for some of you, maybe you want to, in order to call in what you want, bring in and be more in that energy, you could be keeping a gratitude journal, or even if it's just on your phone, type in each day something you're grateful for, 1 or 3 things, And we have fun and adventure here with the joy card. You can see they have a toucan on there. So it's time to play and get reacquainted with your childlike self. Open up to your sense of adventure and fantasy. You've been too serious and moving through the motions. Snap out of it and have some fun. Yep, some of you are working too hard, and you do need to snap out of it and have a little fun. And your Intuit, your final card, your Intuit Archangel or Angel card is I'm getting the name McCormick too. And I heard Maggie May. All right, so you have Lalahel, okay? Card 45. Guardian of the Divine Light. I haven't had this one yet. Interesting. So this is about clear, healing light, aiding light workers, spiritual insight, the patron of arts and sciences. This is about, I hold the mirror of the soul to help you see how to come into alignment with your true inner self. When you do this, you could find there are instantaneous changes. Some long time mystery you've had too, by the way, I feel will be solved. You'll get an answer. You're getting an answer to something too. So you have new doors that will make you happy. You have this wish coming true. And the stone connected to this is labradorite. And so if you like this video, do subscribe and like the video. It's very important, especially with a small channel like this. I appreciate you so much. And if you're a Libra, anywhere Libra in your chart, check out my main channel, or my first channel anyway, which is Schoolhouse Intuitive, where I do longer readings, and they're for Libras. Thanks so much for being here. Take care.